Hey, people who know me know that I am an on my bed crafter. So I tried to set this up where I can record just this one little exercise in madness for you guys. Before I stick my ugly hands on the screen, I'm going to put a bunch of lotion because my fingers are cracked and dry. And of course now everything's going to be slick, but that's okay. You may have heard of Yupo paper. It's really awesome. Love it. It is a polyurethane, I believe, paper, so it makes it not absorb medium very easily. But to me, the reason it's so cool is that it allows you to do this print sort of effect by creating art on the Yupo paper. And I'm going to take one sheet out. This is a little tablet, very much loved. I got it from Art Snacks, and I'm going to order some larger ones because it's such cool paper. It's a little pricey, but it's really makes for some nice art. So, what you can do, this is a Posca, I hope I'm saying that right, Uni Posca pen. It's a paint pen. It's fairly new on the market. And what you do with this is you take the little lid off, the cap off the top there, and you pump this to get paint down into the tip. So it's got a brush tip on it, and so hopefully now it's filled with pigment. So we're going to start by drawing a heart onto the Yupo paper. And you know, it's very forgiving, doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best job that you can. And you could make it kind of raggedy if you wanted. You know, that would be kind of interesting. I think it's a basic heart shape. And so you want to fill that in with your pigment, your paint. And so now what you're going to do, now you can use another piece of paper, or you could use the Yupo, another piece of Yupo, but I think I'm going to use this fabulous little booklet that I got presented to from Lori Marie Jenkins. She's an excellent mixed media artist and a wonderful mentor, and she certainly has become a mentor of mine. So I got this book from her, and I'm going to give it this fabulous artsy little heart by pressing the Yupo. And you know, this is kind of like silk screening in a way. So, you know, I call it printmaking. So I just want to be sure that I have it on there real well, and then I'm going to carefully pick up the paper. It generally does okay, you know, it doesn't smear. But now I'm not really happy with the way it left. It's the first time I tried it on a paper other than another piece of Yupo or just plain white paper. So that didn't really, I don't think I got it quite juicy enough, but that's okay. We'll try it again later, and we might be successful next time. But what I did achieve was this faded, distressed, silky, screen looking print. And so now I like to take, this is, man, I've forgotten what this is called. I should have looked it up before we started, and I have the list of all my pens over there, which I could have done, but I think it's by Kuretake. I'll double check that for you and let you know. So then I like to take this pen, which is really cool because it's got cartridges. And ooh, see, I've used mine a lot, but no fear, I've got another cartridge waiting behind the first one. So I take that pen, and I like to draw like a frame, just any kind of artistic frame around it. And so we basically are going to do the same technique. I think I'm going to use the plain white paper this time to blot it. So you press that over it and carefully pull it or lift it away. So now you get a two-for, two-for-one. I've got this distressed, faded frame around my artsy heart, and I also have a cool frame around or on this sheet of paper. Now I'm going to set that aside and actually use that in something later. Okay, so moving on. I don't want this to be terribly long. What you next want to do is take your gel pen, and I love Reminisce by Marvy. It's my favorite white gel pen. I've bought a number of these and used them up. If your paint doesn't flow, your gel pen doesn't flow, just right on the back of your hand slightly, and that'll get its juices flowing good. So I like dots, and so that's what I'm going to use, as you see on my other piece here. But I'm going to go around the artsy heart and put some nice substantial dots around it in the shape of a basic shape, I should say, of a heart. And you know, you can make them as close together or as far apart as you desire. You can make them as large as you desire. I kind of like the effect here that I was going for, of a larger dot fading off into smaller ones. Now, there are a lot of other things you could do. You could put other type markers on here and blot it away. So let's try, what is this? Aqua Pen Graphics. So let's give that a shot. And maybe we'll just do like a watercolor blotch right here in the corner. And grabbing our white paper, let's blot it. And cool, we get a nice watercolor blotch there. So what other color? Let's go for pink. Alrighty, in this other corner. Ooh, that's a pretty pink. Okay. No, I don't want it to look too much like a heart. So here we go again. We're going to blot it to get that watercolory effect. Watercolory, you know what I mean. Alright, so what other colors shall we use? I have a ton of them, and many more markers. But maybe we'll go for this gray, or even, I think that's the gray. We could even whip out, this is Kuretake, and it's water-based, so it's going to lift, and this one's called Cool Gray. So let's see, where do we want to put that? Maybe we'll go right over here. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I do like the way it's kind of lifting the black and blending it in. So let's kind of go around all of them with that. Alright, so kind of want to clean off my brush tip there. Let's go back over and press, not moving the paper, just pressing it down firmly and carefully lifting it away. Whoops, kind of jumped off there, didn't it? Alright, so I think that's very pretty. Now you could put some kind of sentiment on it if you wished. You could use this as an artist's card, which is very popular. Slip it inside of a package or a letter. I sent Lori a little Happy Mail and slipped something similar, a little piece of art on Yupo paper, into her little package, so her envelope. So I hope she'll enjoy that, and I think other people will enjoy your little Yupo paper art. Little watercolor, distressed, silk printing, whatever you want to view it as. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little project.